You've probably seen that Cadillac F1 are looking to sign two experienced drivers in Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez for its first lineup in 2026. The question though is, why did they arrive at Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez when there's a whole host of drivers looking to get onto the grid or back onto the grid? But there are a few good reasons why Cadillac F1 would be looking for this sort of depth of talent in their team. Firstly, they could go for drivers like Gabriel Bortoleto, if they could secure him out of his contract, or they could go for other drivers like Felipe Drugovich, who's sitting on the sidelines, Jack Doohan, Mick Schumacher, Zhou Guanyu, are all drivers who are looking to get back onto the grid because they were unable to keep their seat or to get a seat in Formula 1. There's also drivers like Théo Pourchaire, who's again an F2 champion who would love to get onto the grid. But rather than go for a young, inexperienced driver, they've gone for two drivers who have a wealth of information to provide the team. That might seem quite obvious, but they really are drivers which can provide a lot of information to build this new Cadillac F1 team from the ground up. Obviously, they are securing engineers and building out the team that they need to be able to get their car not just on track but running, and that's the first step. Going forward from there, they need to be able to hone the team. We're not expecting them to come out of the blocks and to start winning races. Just getting their car onto the grid is a success all in itself. But Valtteri Bottas and Sergio Perez have a wealth of experience they can bring to that team. They can help them know what it's like to be at race-winning and championship-winning organisations. They can tell the teams how they should be working when it comes to their feedback, how the car is performing compared to front-running machinery. And between them, they have both won races. They've both been involved in securing championships, not drivers' championships, but constructors' championships. So they know what it takes for a team to be able to succeed in Formula 1. And they're going to bring all of that knowledge, all of that experience to the Cadillac F1 team. And they can use that to build off of. And then, and this is no shade on Valtteri Bottas or Sergio Perez, but then once the team is more established and hopefully maybe getting a little bit higher up the grid, because these two drivers should be able to create consistent results, at least, once the car's up to speed. Then they can start looking for a talented superstar driver to put into their lineup. But as it is, if the Sergio Perez Valtteri Bottas lineup is extremely popular with the fans. Nearly every single poll I've seen on this issue has had Bottas and Perez together as teammates as the fan pick for the Cadillac Formula 1 team. Now, I'm extremely excited to see where this car lands when it gets onto the grid next season. Thankfully, we're going to be seeing a lot more of the antics of Bottas, and hopefully looking forward to seeing Perez back. These are two drivers who are just fantastic to have on the grid, around the paddock, and I think we all enjoy them being a part of Formula 1. Now, do you think this is the best lineup that Cadillac F1 can produce? And who would you put in the Cadillac Formula 1 team? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments down below.